I'm your co-host Jordan with my other co-host
S.
and my other co-host. You can say it whatever you want.
Chris.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
one
guys.
and only.
So last week we finished up Rich Dad Poor Dad on chapter 8. That's right. All right. So retrospective. What did you guys think of the book overall? Any takeaways? Any things you didn't like about it? Retrospective. Go.
I think the ideas are what he's trying to. Honestly, that's a book you have to read multiple times.
Multiple times, he says.
But some of the I like Robert Kiyosaki, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man.
Come on, man. What do you elaborate on that?
Like, he's not very relatable.
No.
To most.
You mean you didn't grow up with a rich dad, poor dad?
He's not really relatable. My guy. What did he say when he put up his houses for assets or something like that, or his liens or whatever?
Yeah.
Nah, I like him.
Yeah.
You got to read you take all the literacy and all that stuff, and then you put it into your own. But the stories that he would say, it's like he lived an extravagant life, I feel like.
I still can't get over that one chapter where he's just jogging in Oregon and found just a sweet deal on real estate. I'm just like, man, that's why I go jogging around Chicago, because you just never know. You never know.
Maybe it was destined for it.
Destined for it? I mean, when it comes to getting bags and success, sometimes there's a lot of luck involved too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A lot of luck involved. Chris, go.
Yeah, no, I think the relatable part is kind of key, right? It's like you listen to his stories and you're like, what the? This guy just happened upon just a bunch of BS. But I will say, I think he at the end of the day made some good points, right? Like education, right? When it comes to just financial education, fiscal education,
your financial knowledge is
and
good.
Yeah, and how the school system just doesn't prepare you properly for life,
right?
But also at the end of he talks about certain keys, using a 1031 exchange, right? Little things like that.
Yeah,
it's peppered in there, but it's just not. He
not deep enough.
So much more. I feel like.
Yeah. He definitely left you hungry for more. That's why he has a podcast and a YouTube show now.
Yeah,
but not when it came out though. This book is 25 years old.
Yeah, it did come out in the 90s, didn't it?
I think even in the 80s, right? Maybe even the 80s?
I don't think the 80s, but I think the 90s.
It was late 90s, I think.
Yeah, he was still catching up that real estate in Arizona at the time in the 80s, I think.
Yeah. But from
crisis to crisis.
I completely agree with you on that one, Chris. But the relatable aspect of it. But then he did he made a lot of great points at the end of it. I'm glad I read the book though. I'm glad I read the book.
I feel like I'm a little bit of a groaner, if that's a word, person from reading it.
It gave me the impetus to sell a property, legit, and try the 1031 exchange.
And it worked out, right?
We just closed yesterday.
See? Perfect.
On a new place?
No, on the old place. So now I'm under the gun, dude. I gotta find something soon. I got 45 days, bro.
Man, good luck to you, man. There's always West Baltimore.
Gotta go jogging.
yeah, you gotta go jogging.
I'm gonna go look tomorrow at a place, and hopefully on Thursday too. So we'll see.
There you go.
There we go. He's making money moves. You making money moves?
I got a mic.
He got a nice ass mic.
I got a mic for these shorts, because the shorts is how we get subscribers.
We are on. I don't want to brag too much, so I'm going to say this in the most humblest way possible. We got 17 followers.
17. All right.
17. That's right, baby.
That's right, baby. We got 17 whole subscribers, man. It's crazy.
I like it though. Those are our 17 subscribers.
That's our little group right there that we just want to cultivate, right?
Yeah.
It's like planting a seed.
How many are bots?
You know what?
17.
Usually bots go away after a day, but you know what?
Really?
So they're real people. And we're getting comments that are very constructive on our videos that are very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very uplifting comments.
In the book, he tells you about
okay.
In the book, he tells you about, is it Robert Kiyosaki that tells you the root of all evil? Money? No, I think it was Dave Ramsey.
It was
Dave Ramsey says money is not the root of all evil, but there's a stigma on that.
What does he think is the root of all evil?
I mean, honestly, you got to look at everything from a non-judgment point of view. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people that always judge things, like, everybody is working under the same laws, the same regulations. You know what I mean?
Are they, though?
Well, the top of the top make the laws and the regulations. But I mean, like, most people...
I mean, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
Well, I think the real difference is whether or not you might be working under them. It's whether or not they're enforced on you.
That's true. That's
oh
true.
yeah,
that's true. There
You
is
know what I
some-
mean, right?
Yeah.
Like who's getting
who? Yeah,
screwed? I don't pay my debt, but a bank doesn't pay theirs, and they get
too big to
money
fail.
from the government. So
Yeah, they get those bailouts. We don't get them bailouts.
Yeah,
bailouts will be dope, dude. I could really use it.
I think a good portion of America could, to be honest. A good portion.
Think about what was it? The COVID. What was the program they did?
The COVID
Where all those people
relief
were
fund?
defrauding. The what one?
The frauding. Oh, the PPP?
Yeah.
yeah. Was that
Like,
100,000?
They're
Or something like that?
people were getting millions of dollars, bro.
Yeah, and it's all forgiven.
Yeah.
What?
And like some people, a lot of them were defrauding it, and
Yeah.
they only clawed back a little bit of money, but it was like too late, dude. And they just didn't even do anything about it.
Dude, those PPP people are my favorite because they're just like, they get all their loans forgiven. They still downsize, even though it was an incentive not to downsize. And then, like, what is it? Like 6 months later, they're just like, man, student loan forgiveness is a slap to the face to every hardworking taxpayer out there.
Yeah.
I can't stand these
dude, it was
people,
such
bro.
BS.
I cannot stand these people. Why? Like, why? You're right. You're right. You're right. It's enforced. Who is enforcing these regulations on us? Because you're right. They forgive some people.
We're diving deep.
Yeah, they forgive some people, but then the majority people, the hardworking people, nah, we can't forgive you for that.
Dude, we're in America, dude. We are beholden to capital. So if you're making that capital, the government will bend over backwards for you most times. But if you're just like a working class person, it's rugged individualism.
How much do you think the Saudis paid for the PGA Tour?
Dude, it was billions.
I want to say $1 trillion.
I don't think it was $1 trillion.
Well, wait, no.
I would
You
say
think
$1
it's
trillion.
worth more than the NFL?
No, but I could guarantee you this: the Saudis probably pull like a couple $1 billion in oil every single day.
Well, here's the thing, though. It was more of a merger. They didn't buy it out.
I mean, yeah, they can say it's a merger, but I'm pretty sure they probably bought them out.
Let us not forget the biggest loser in all this. Tiger Woods, who turned down $1 billion just to play with Live Golf a year later.
He fumbled the bag. He fumbled the bag.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? You already got $1 billion. Do you really need another?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 It sucks it sucks because he turned down the $1 billion and then still ended up working
That's like one of those questions. It's just like, would you rather have $1 million or have a 20-minute conversation with Elon Musk?
$1 million.
No, there's people that are just like, I'll take the 20 every day.
That's because they're dumb.
I'll take the 20.
It's because they're dumb. What is Elon Musk gonna tell you?
I don't know. What if I can ask Elon for $2 million?
Ooh. Whoa, Chris always just hits you with that left field.
That is a head scratcher. That is a brain cell snapper.
But then but hold on, there's the $1 million guaranteed or the maybe get $2 million. I'll take the guaranteed.
I mean,
maybe you could even ask Eli for $1 billion, but does he have that type of money? Or is it just
he
all
can
in
give you
stocks?
some of that Tesla stock. It's mostly tied up in stocks.
Yeah, exactly. He could give you some Tesla stocks.
Yeah, some Tesla. He'll give you like one.
I don't like Elon Musk's interviews anyway, because he takes too long to think. And then
I know his conversation is mostly just like, and it's like this, and it's just.
I mean,
AI is
when you're a
dangerous.
genius, it's hard to get your thoughts together.
Bro, who you
We just
telling?
wouldn't understand, bro.
We wouldn't understand. I don't have an engineer standing behind me.
Wait,
I mean,
hold on.
The
Who
man's
you-
also a CEO of like 3 companies.
When does he sleep?
This is true. He famously doesn't sleep. He holds like emergency meetings at like 2 a.m.
So
the real question is, how does he have time to tweet? That's the real question.
Do you know what? I
finds the time.
I don't
Finds
know.
the time.
That's why he's like a meme stealer, because he doesn't have any time to come up with his own.
If it's important, you'll find the time for it. And tweeting is very important.
I mean, let's not pretend his tweets have any insight looking into it concerning laugh react.
To the moon? I mean, I don't know. What does he tweet about?
He usually tweets jokes mostly. It's either jokes or lately, since Twitter, it's pretty much like if someone complains to him, he's just like, oh, I'll fix it.
My guy.
Like updates and stuff, yeah.
My guy.
I mean, he's really just a giant troll, bro. He's like the richest troll in the world.
Yeah, pretty
Good for him. Good for him. I don't think he's the richest person, though.
He's officially the richest person.
I don't think so. There's probably people that are.
There was a French guy that overtook him, but he retook him this week. It's mostly because of Tesla.
I think. What about Putin? He's got to be one of the richest. I think he's up there.
He's up there, but he's not the richest.
You don't know. Nobody knows his net worth.
I think there's an estimation. I mean, no one can be very precise.
No. The official, what is it? It's like he makes $80,000 a year. He owns an apartment in St. Petersburg, and I think he has like $120,000 in stock. That's his official net worth. Or
yeah, see, he's just a regular Joe like us.
Yeah, dude. He didn't have like a giant palace built on the Black Sea or anything.
Not him.
For his own personal use.
Not him. Maybe the leader of that mercenary
stand-up
group.
guy.
Yeah, he's a stand-up guy.
Yeah, he's a pull yourself up by your bootstraps kind of guy.
Why do I keep hearing this all day? My mom kept saying that too, all day.
Really pull yourself up by your bootstraps?
Yeah, because she said that's how the Republicans think. You got to pull yourself up.
It's so funny how that saying started off as like an impossible task. Because think about it. Pull yourself up from your bootstraps.
How? Yeah.
Yeah, how do you do that?
From the ground.
That's why you'll never get rich.
Yeah.
I mean, if according to one of our comments, that's true.
Is that what they said? True. Is that what? Where are these comments at? They don't say any. I don't see these comments.
You didn't see these, dude.
I just saw the God one.
There was the one below that was just like people who follow these words are broken.
No, the people.
This is how America got broke from these. Did you see the most recent one about
the Steve Jobs?
What's this? Steve Jobs being like a sexual whatever.
This is the first I'm
sex
hearing
trafficker.
about it.
I was like, whoa. I thought that was the Clintons, bro.
I know. It's just like, look. Usually when someone brings up Steve Jobs, it's usually a fun fact like, oh, did you know he worked at Chuck E. Cheese?
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He worked at Chuck E. Cheese, Atari.
I know Steve Jobs went to India. I know he did that whole.
Yeah, he did that like the the whole like.
He was also on a wild diet that killed him.
The Mediterranean diet, right?
No, it was something different. It was something weird, bro. It's like pancreas shut down. So like when they were making the movie about him,
yeah,
Ashton Kutcher did the diet, and he had the same stuff starting to happen.
Really?
Yeah, like his pancreas started shutting down, and they had to like take him off the diet.
I thought.
Well, thank God they did, because what would we do without Airbnb?
That's true. I thought it was the Mediterranean diet. That's crazy.
No, I don't think it was. It was like this. It was really kind of hippy dippy, maybe a variation of the Mediterranean diet. But,
yeah,
he was a very hippie.
It was something really weird.
I know.
Like when he worked on
he was a hippie guy.
Like when he was working in Atari, they used to like stick him on night shift because he didn't shower anymore.
Yeah, I can't do all that, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's extremes to things, man.
Look, he did found Apple.
Yeah.
And now Apple's coming out with VR sets that are $3,500. They are a $1 trillion company.
Here's my question for you then. So Steve Jobs was an innovator, right? And the biggest complaint about Apple since he died is that they're not.
Yeah.
They don't innovate anymore, right?
Yeah, they don't innovate anymore. And we lost them.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Repeat what you were going to say.
No, I was saying, so they don't innovate anymore. That's the biggest complaint.
Yeah.
They got a new camera.
The VR headset.
Ooh.
Tim Cook's make or break.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't have that Visionary anymore.
Look, every year they do come out with a new camera that has a little more pixelation. And you know what? People still buy it.
You know what, though? That's a great point, though. Like, there's not many, besides probably Elon Musk, there's not really any more visionaries like that. You know what I mean?
I guess people know what works now. And actually, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, there isn't many really groundbreaking ideas that you see anymore. Like I mean, like when we were in when we were in like middle school, high school, there was all these like radical ideas coming out technology wise.
I mean, you had the advent of social media, you had the iPhone, you had a lot of things kind of coming out at once.
Yeah.
It
was crazy how much things.
What have we gotten? Electric cars and smartwatches, like that's about it, bro.
And VR.
Kind of.
Yeah. it's crazy.
We have some like NFTs was an innovation, right?
Oh
in a way.
God. Don't bring up
Web3, crypto.
Yeah.
Then again, crypto came out in the 2000s, so
like early to that, right? Like early.
I think it was like late, but
I am the next visionary.
Yeah, what are you going to create?
Or something.
I am the next visionary.
I think ultimately people have stopped taking ideas that they saw in Star Trek and trying to make it a reality.
Yeah, because I mean, like when you think of the future, like in the next 10 years, what do you think of, right? Because I mean, like we change like insane amount. Technology changes insane amount of
thousands. Technology has jumped up quite a bit because like when you look at the year 2000, right? People were still on AOL.
Yeah.
Napster, baby.
Napster, LimeWire, that was the thing. And now
Share.
Yeah. And then 2010, we got the smartphones, wireless internet, Spotify, iPhones. I mean, flip phones were were not really a thing in 2000. We were still on cordless. We were still on corded phones.
Yeah.
But when you look
you had like the Nokia kind of cell phones, right? The kind of the brick phones, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
Snake.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Snake, baby.
Yeah.
Snake, yes.
Palm Pilots.
Yes.
There's old school Palm Pilots looking like an idiot with your little stylus.
But Palm Pilots, yeah. They're so dumb. But like, yeah, when you look at those 10 years, so much happened.
Yeah, now everything is software, right?
Virtual real estate.
How many people bought that stuff?
Too many people. Let's
oh
say that
my
much.
God.
Too many people.
A
lot, yeah.
Bro, like celebrities, like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
There's
Someone paid $600,000 to have the virtual house next to Snoop Dogg.
That's what there's so much money out there. There's like, people
there's so much money out there and people who have no idea what to use it for.
And they just throw it away at stupid stuff. Throw it at my way.
Dude, think about it. This stuff started with like Second Life. Like this is not a new concept.
Right.
I don't know what Second Life is.
You know how much money was like dumped into Second Life?
Is Second Life a video game?
This dude,
it was an MMO.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It was
this dude dumped $100,000 into Second Life to build like a club, and he was making like $1 million a year.
Jeez.
You can see that in like you've guys heard of Roblox?
Explain it.
Roblox.
I know what it is, but I've never played it.
Picture like Minecraft meets Lego.
Okay.
But you can be a programmer in the game and basically build anything.
Oh, wow.
Like remember when Squid Game blew up?
Yeah.
They made like a Roblox version of Squid Game.
That's pretty cool.
You can do anything. And people get paid a lot of money for those things. Like if you build a world and a lot of people visit it, you get paid by that.
That's crazy.
And people have made millions doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Building these virtual places.
It's so crazy. Like sometimes I forget, like so many people have so much money and they just.
Well, what's one of the things people like to pay a premium on? Entertainment.
Yeah.
People will pay a premium just to feel something.
Creative people cashing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of the people who pay for it, they're paying like $5-10 at a time. But if you get tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it compounds.
Yeah.
Do you think there's more creative people now than like 10 years ago?
I just think there's more ways to express creativity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There is way more
That's all
outlets to express. Yeah. Like before the advent of YouTube, how else are you going to get like your very own news show? Let's say that much.
Yeah.
How do you think Back Society would have happened before the advent of YouTube or podcasting? We'd have to like pirate radio.
Independent journalism's like reinvigorated right now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how like the rise of Vice happened.
Yeah, because there were so many gatekeepers to doing whatever you wanted to do.
There's gatekeepers in any profession.
Yeah, but now you have the outlets, so like you could just do it on your own.
That's true. You can, and that is an amazing thing.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
It's more grassroots, baby.
It's more, and grassroots is as powerful as ever.
Yeah.
I mean, grassroots made Bernie Sanders happen, and he pulled up a good fight.
Yeah.
Obama was kind of a grassroots campaign.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, because like
I mean, Hillary
was the establishment favorite at the time.
The establishment.
You could say Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
You could say that. You
grassroots
definitely could.
thing.
Everyone counted that man out.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember on that election day or election night or whatever, I was like, bro, he's gonna get blown out. And it was a landslide.
I couldn't believe it when it happened. I was just like, look, I was in the break room going like,
this is insane right now.
this dude is going to be our president? You're fired.
Yeah. Well, he had to get
Bro.
a paycheck.
Even in the primaries and stuff, I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
I know.
And it just slowly happened. You know, on the debate. Do you guys know the comedian Shane Gillis?
I'm not familiar.
All right. Shout out to Shane Gillis. Dude, he's hilarious. Look him up. Look up his live in Austin special on YouTube.
Okay. Like some of those
He talks about the debates and it's hilarious.
Okay. I see what's going on here.
Dude, I thought the Republican nominee was gonna be some milk toast dude, like I don't know, Ted Cruz or something.
Yeah, somebody with the establishment, right?
Yeah, someone with the part of the establishment. TM.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look him up. Shane Gills, look him up.
I'm telling you, his jokes on the debates are hilarious. It's spot on. He talks about Ted Cruz, Rand Paul, and them going against Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, Rand Paul. Jesus.
He was like, he's like, we got Donald Trump up there. We just kept throwing nerds at him. He just kept destroying him.
Because I was like, dude, I was watching his debates, bro, and he was just smoking everybody,
because he was just funny.
He was smoking.
He's funny.
That's what yeah, he was like, he goes up there. He has no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And, he's like, Rand Paul is ugly. Everybody's like, what?
That's not how we debate.
How his neighbor should have finished the job. Like, what the hell?
That's not.
He called like Ted Cruz a Zodiac killer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wild.
Oh, that was his. Oh, yeah, and his dad killed Kennedy or something.
Oh my god.
Then he called Ted Cruz's wife a dog.
That's what you have to do. You just have to be entertaining.
Dude, he's the first meme president.
Yeah.
Like, really?
100%.
100%. And now the new primary is going to be just as wild, if not more wild.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
Christie's
that.
in it now.
Chris Christie's in it. Pence is in it. Trump's in it. And so is DeSantis.
Yeah, why is everybody gunning for that guy, DeSantis?
Huh?
I feel like isn't everybody gunning for him? Like he's supposed
it's
to be
mostly
locked
Trump
up.
gunning for him.
Oh,
It's mostly just Trump gunning for him.
I thought they were trying to lock him up.
For what?
I don't know. That's
I
why
mean,
was
they're
asking
trying to
you
lock
guys.
up Trump, but I don't know about DeSantis.
Yeah. Oh.
DeSantis is more like, he's more capital.
He's the Florida governor, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's going to war with Disney.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's the everything is woke guy.
Hold on. So he's about the woke culture? Or
No,
not
he's
the
about
woke?
everything being woke and needs to be
Anti-woke.
destroyed. Yeah, he's anti.
Oh, anti-woke. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I can't believe you just called him the woke guy, dude. That's pretty woke of you.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what it means either.
Yeah. I don't like the whole term woke thing. It's a bad term. You know what I mean?
Podcasting's woke.
Podcasting is woke, I guess.
Because
but-
we're on here, we're just putting our opinions on. It's woke.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, well.
Putting our feelings out there.
Because the only reason why I say that is because like if you were to like meditate or something for a while, right? Like, or if you was to study like Buddhism, because Buddha means awaken, right? So like when people say woke, I always think in my head, oh, they're awake. You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's like what it used to mean, but then
That's how it started.
that's how it started. But then politics happened, and
Yeah,
you need to
I
demonize
see that.
something.
They literally hijacked that.
If there's one thing, like I would say, like the right is very good at is marketing something to hate on. You're very, very good on that.
I mean,
very lockstep on making it happen.
Both sides are marketing geniuses. I wouldn't just say like.
Well, I mean, they're in power for a reason, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
they got those think tanks on their side. I also think
the thing with the woke part is like some people just took it because it got tied in with social justice, and then you had the SJWs, right, and they went really hard left, and then that became a catch-all term, was woke.
Yeah,
yeah,
because you remember, like, because you remember, like, in 2016, the whole anti-SJW frenzy.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, because that's where everything like started. Really, it was basically like, oh, Tumblr is annoying. Let's have a whole ecosystem on why it's bad.
Okay. Yeah. I was probably meditating in a cave, fasting for 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I was on Twitter. I was just like, yeah, let's do this. Let's jump in this war here. I love arguing on the internet. It's the funnest thing in the world.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, so when people say, like, they're woke, I'm like, really? You're aware? And then they hit me with, like, a whole bunch of, like the social justice thing. I'm like, that has nothing to do with being woke.
Dude, to be honest, no two people can agree what woke means, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know it when you see it.
If it gets you, if you don't like it, dude, chances are it's woke.
Yeah.
It's woke, baby.
It's woke, baby.
Like my like this table, it's like I hit my toe on it and it hurt.
Woke.
Like, woke, dude.
Woke.
It was woke.
It's like, don't tell me how to live.
Goddamn liberals tell me how to live my life.
Oh my god, I love those.
All these gays.
I love those.
All these gays. I believe in small government. Now I need the boot of the government to come down on you to stop this mess.
I like those pranksters that go over there and just trigger or antagonize these people. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Give me an example.
Like I saw one when one black guy, he went to like the most racist town in America or whatever.
Let me guess, Vice.
No, I don't know. And he was over there triggering people. It was just funny. I thought it was funny. I thought that stuff was funny.
So there's two really good ones. The dude on the Daily Show going to the Trump rallies.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
And then on the other side, on the right side, is like Steven Crowder, right? Like you're like whatever, prove me wrong or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Prove me wrong guy. So like, bro,
remember? But do you remember the one that went to the Trump rallies though? That was by far the funniest. So good, dude. It was so funny.
Dude, it's just like it just makes you wonder where this brain drain happened.
You know what? It kind of came out of nowhere, right? Or
I
maybe
think it was because the advent of the internet. Because now, like before, like when we were kids, you didn't hear all these dumbass opinions, and now they're everywhere. And now you can't escape these dumbass opinions, and now everyone wants to hear them.
Kids, I just don't know if we were just aware.
Yeah, I don't think we were aware either. You know what I mean?
Think the internet definitely is more pervasive. It makes it easier.
Yeah,
and it's way easier to just be. It's so much more just polarizing. I think
it is, but at the same time, like for like when Facebook was out, like the first 5-6 years, not everybody was hating everybody on there. Not everybody was like.
It was all college students, bro.
But yeah, that's true too. That's true.
It was college students, and then after that, it was all just, oh look, I just got married. Oh look, I'm in a relationship. Oh look, I just had a kid. And then things really started to shift when Daily Wire happened.
Well,
because they would flood Facebook.
Hold on. I'll put you on that. The real shift was when they created the Facebook news feed. That was not a thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
because you had to be friends.
You probably don't even remember.
No, I don't.
Back in my day, when you needed a .edu
Boomer
account.
Yeah,
Boomer.
But that's how it was.
Yeah,
dude. I remember when so before you had to like go to different people's pages, there was no news feed, and once they started getting the news feed and pushing stuff to people, that's when you see it.
Okay. Yeah. Because I remember, I thought it just turned when that election happened, Hillary and Trump, and then everybody.
2016 really broke a lot of brains on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah,
it did.
It did. Yeah,
a lot of brains were broken.
It was the Obama election. I think it was 2008 that it was like the seed.
Yeah,
and it really exploded in 2016.
I mean, 2008 was crazy. I remember because Obama won, and I was just like, you know what? I know what an interesting place would be right now. And I tried to log on, and there was so much traffic, I kept getting DNS canceled. And that place was Stormfront.
But I love it, though, because everybody just hits you with negativity and their politicians and stuff like that. It kind of...
Because everything's so politicized and tribalism. And
I feel bad because it low-key, like, isolated a lot of people.
A lot of people were isolated. A lot of people have wrecked a lot of friendships and family relationships. But you know what? To stay true to our podcast, a lot of people have made
bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's why the people go into it, because they're like, I'm a content creator. I need to make my brand, right? That's what it ends up being. And they're willing to sacrifice everything.
Yeah.
Right.
No matter how little traction they get, this is who they are now.
Oh, yeah. People on, like, let's say, like, YouTube or, like, internet news shows, they would do hour-long rants on, like, an SJW tweet that had, like, 2 likes.
You know what?
For content.
You know what I've realized, too? Is, like, you know how we used to be in the information age, right? Like
There's still a lot of information.
There's a lot of information, but we moved on. Now it's the attention age. How can I get attention, right? I feel like now we moved on from the information age to the attention age.
Well, people realized what's one way to get attention, and that is stoking emotion, especially anger.
Yeah.
If you can be controversial enough, people will tune in to either applaud what you say or hate on what you say.
But do you guys agree to that, though? Like an information age, and now we're in the attention age?
Yeah, I would almost call it the content age. And because there's so much content out there, it's all about grabbing eyes, right?
Right. So what's
but the algorithms now are designed to make you interact with things you hate, because that's what you interact with.
I would agree on that one.
So what do you think is the next step? What do you think is the next age?
I mean, so far, we're still in the thick of it.
Yeah, for sure.
We still got people blowing up. I mean, take, for example, your guy, Andrew Tate.
Why do you keep saying he's my guy?
You said you liked him. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
but like, if you look at Google Trends, you know when he reached his peak, his very peak of traction?
I have no idea.
When he got arrested. Yeah, it was people. That's when everyone started to really discover him. Was because half the people just wanted to know who he is, and the other half was just wanting to see his downfall.
Yeah, that's messed up.
But that's what gets the clicks.
People, I'm not gonna lie, I was on the downfall side. I was really interested in that.
I was really interested in the downfall side too. You don't know you didn't know when I heard like what happened with Greta Thunberg like that day. I was like, oh my god, he got arrested the next day. No way.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I guess.
But that's the thing. Like, the more controversial you are, the more your attention expands, and that's what a lot of people get their bags on lately. Like, you'll see, like, there's for example, one of the conservative pundits. His name is like Benny Johnson, right? He used to be.
My God,
yeah, I know that guy. I know. Now he's all like, right wing Christianity. Liberals are evil. Everything that is not like very hard right is evil. But you know what he started out as? He was a journalist for BuzzFeed.
Okay, so what you're saying is polarization is what gets people's attention.
Polarization is what gets your attention. It really depends on whose attention you're trying to get.
That's so sad that this is.
Would you say we're in the age of the grifter though?
Deeply.
I mean,
deeply.
You say Benny Johnson. Candace Owens was the same way, right? Wasn't she like pretty liberal and?
Yeah, she had a liberal blog. She had a very liberal blog.
Dave Rubin, he was on like the Young Turks.
Dave Rubin was on the Young Turks. Jimmy Dore, he was also on the Young Turks, and he's taken a pretty far.
Are you allowed? Like, are you
right turn
now? Are you?
Jimmy Dore is not hard right,
dude. He's all like anti-vaxxer now. He's all like, oh, okay.
I would say he's more libertarian.
Yes, a more libertarian term.
Here's the thing too, is like
I still hate his co-host Aaron Mont.
Are you allowed, like, everybody's debating nowadays, like you said, everybody's polarized. Are you allowed to like grow from like the debates and then have change your point of view? Are you allowed to do that?
They're not real debates though.
They're not real debates. That's why you see like the thing is, most people want to watch. It depends who you're. How am I trying to say this? These debates that like real debates are few and far in between. Most people will debate someone who's far below them just to get like the clicks of like, oh, I destroyed this one guy and he was wrong and you're right to listen to me. Yeah. That's what, like, remember all those like debates that were happening on college campuses?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just people like punching below the belt so they can get those clicks of like, oh, I destroyed them, or they showed emotion, and people feel smart by being on my side.
Editing is everybody's best friend.
Yeah, for sure. It's our best friend too. For sure.
You know, and when these guys are taking questions from this emotionally charged audience, it's pretty easy to kind of dunk on them. Like if I have to watch Charlie Kirk's stupid face dunk on a liberal, bro, I mean his retorts are as dumb as the questions. Like
his face,
his answers are so stupid, and all he can do is he's really good at the straw man, right? He's really good.
Dude, that's
at
the bread and butter of TPUSA.
I literally watched a clip today where this kid goes up and goes, "Hey, do you believe in the First Amendment?" And he's like, "Well, of course I do." You know, and he's like, "Well, then how come CRT shouldn't be taught?" He's like, "Well, do you want Genesis taught in schools?" And the guy was like, "Nope." And he's like, "Done."
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to
do? I was like, wait, now you're talking about, and I was like, wait a minute. In schools, we have religion class. Like when you get into like high school, you can take different. What are you talking about, bro?
Do they still say the Pledge of Allegiance though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they say under God.
They say of course, under God is still there. But
I was just making sure.
The thing is like straw manning is your best friend, editing's your best friend, and hyperbole is your best friend as well.
Yeah.
You have to like really what you're trying to tell your audience. You're trying to rile them up. So of course you're going to be like, this is happening everywhere. It's like that one news story that went viral and everyone believed it. Even Joe Rogan mentioned it on his podcast that a school put in a litter box for kids that identified as animals. Fake, completely fake, but it went everywhere.
That, though. I don't think it was real.
Yeah, a school really put a litter box in the bathroom for someone identified as a furry.
I remember when that was on Rogan, but then they looked it up. He's like, "Oh, it's not real." He's like, "My bad."
But that's how it is, and people have realized that you can just put things out there and it can go viral, and you can quietly apologize for it later.
Here's the thing, right? So all these people that are getting big, politically or anything,
you don't need to believe it, but as long as it gets you money,
yeah. So we are in the age of grifters then. I mean, because they're
still very much on top, but I don't think their power is as great as it was.
But
especially like in 2020. Oh my God.
But I'm just saying, like, we can't really name anybody that's like
authentic.
Yeah.
Well, the worst part is there were people who I think were authentic and have moved into the grift. Like you mentioned Daily Wire. I think early on, like Ben Shapiro was pretty authentic. He would go on these like talk shows and argue with people, and now he's kind of moved into the
because of money,
grifty,
because he knows what gets his views and clicks lately, and people. The radicalization of these people really happened because of their audience demanding it. It's whatever got them views, and the more ridiculous they are, because like
I said, supply and demand,
supply and demand, and whatever the wind. It's really whatever the audience tells them. And as more of their audience is more and more online, they get more and more ridiculous. And that's both sides. Like, don't forget, like Chris mentioned Charlie Kirk, and there's also Ben Shapiro. They hated Trump in 2016.
Yeah.
They hated him. But as soon as he won, they were lockstep because that's where the wind blew.
Yeah. So how do we navigate in this? That's what I want to know.
You got to find where the wind is blowing and capitalize.
Well, no, I also think it's also about being authentic.
Yeah,
because like, if you look at certain podcasting, like, that's why I think Joe Rogan's so big.
That is definitely why Joe Rogan
authentic.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't be somebody else, man. I can't. You know what I mean? I can maybe create an alter ego, right? But for so long, like I have to be my authentic self. Because it's just hard. You're putting up a front for no reason.
I hear you, but at the end of the day, a lot of these people have discovered that you at least need to keep your audience clicking, and you need what do most people want to hear?
Yeah.
What they want to hear,
right?
They want to be told.
it's a business, bro.
It is a business.
At the end of the
for sure.
day, when they go home, they're probably a different person.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
when they're in front of the camera and they know what they got to do, like Alex Jones or somebody, they're gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Alex Jones.
I fucking love.
I love
guy.
Alex Jones.
He's funny,
hilarious.
Dude. He was funny.
He's hilarious. Like he's crazy. Like don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. I mean, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat my neighbor. You know, if they try to take away all my food, I'm gonna eat my neighbor."
You kind of sound.
I'm gonna be like,
That's pretty good. Yeah. The turn of the frogs gay,
I have unfortunately watched too much Alex Jones, man.
bro.
Anyway, here's your new survival pack, only $99.99.
Yeah.
That dude is hilarious.
You head over to True TV and I'll get you this ointment that will.
I mean,
this
did you ever
snake
see
oil.
I still say the funniest episode ever was the Kanye one.
Did he
Oh
go
my
on
god,
there?
that was wild.
Oh, when
Dude,
Kanye wore the
when
mask.
Alex Jones looked like the most sane person in the room.
He was also like the most uncomfortable person in the room, dude.
That was wild.
Alex
bro.
Jones was like, I'm crazy, but this guy's even more crazy.
He was so uncomfortable the whole time. You could just tell, especially when Kanye broke out the net and the Yahoo's like, I'm Yahoo.
Oh my god. I think Kanye West is just misunderstood, man.
Dude, I don't know. After
Bro,
watching that
guy-
episode, after that episode, I would say he's misunderstood. I would say he's misled.
Oh, yeah.
I think he has legitimate mental illness.
No, he does. He does.
Need some help, bro.
He does. But I
was
think
bad.
I think he says
That
like
was
if he
wild.
takes his medicine or whatever, it deprives his creativity. He's not creative.
Well, that's how mental illness can work, and that's why a
Yeah.
lot of like the best artists you could think of always end up, self-harming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shitty part.
That is the
Yeah.
shitty part, because especially when you're bipolar, like the manic, you can create such amazing things, but
Yeah.
when it's regulated, it feels like the magic's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very creative or destructive, right?
But at the end of the day, you don't want that guy to self-destruct.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody wants him to be good, but yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly. But see, to capitalize, especially to get your bag on the internet, dude, you need to find that audience and you need to tell them what they want to hear.
Do we have to
basically.
find an audience or can we create our audience? Let's just create an audience.
It's
of-
easier
I
to
think
start when
want
you
to
find
create.
them.
I think you want to create though.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's kind of
I
like
think
if you.
finding's easier. Finding is easier.
Yeah,
But I think you want to create you want to build an audience.
You want a trend set, basically.
because I feel like if you create your audience, it's like an occult following, right? They would just.
Well, yeah, to get those like hyper loyalist people who will be
Yeah.
there no matter what, and that's
For
where you
sure.
get your let's say your Patreon stream from.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, but the thing is, it's like you got to find that niche. You got to make sure there's a market for that niche, and then see how many people are already capitalizing on it. And in this age where everyone can put their voice out on the internet, dude, it's hard to find something that's uniquely niche for you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's all about finding like somebody you might like relate to.
Yeah, it's everything is about
seems
relatable.
authentic.
Yeah, relatable and
Yeah.
authentic for sure. That's what
I
I
think that's the new trend. I
Yeah.
would say, right? Like you have, like Rogan's really big, and then you have like the guys on like breaking points and stuff, right? Where they're like
Yeah.
right and left.
Oh, Sagar and Crystal.
Yeah.
And Crystal, yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's like these like small. I mean, they're not small, right? But like they're not down your throat like right wing media or down your throat left wing media.
Yeah, they're
right?
not-
They're kind of like
They're not strictly there to rile you up.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
they're looking everything non-judgmental, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
They're
everyone
seeing it
has
for
their
what it
own-
is.
Everyone has their bias. You wouldn't say like
and it's about being open about your bias, though. I
Right.
think.
and giving you like true to form what you believe, but you're not you're not trying to you're not gunning for the anger points. you
Yeah.
know? Like what Chris said, like the cast in Breaking Points. I like Klinsky personally. I think he's pretty authentic. Russell Brand's authentic, I feel.
Yeah, Russell Brand built a hell of a following, bro.
Yeah, I know. He really blew up in 2020 too.
Yeah,
Wild, dude.
I like Russell Brand.
I like Get Him to the Greek. I thought it was a funny ass movie.
Yeah,
It is great, dude. When he's petting the wall, come on. dude.
You gotta pet them furry walls, man. It's Jeffrey.
the Jeffrey.
The Jeffrey. He's just some bloke down the street. Hey, my name is Jeffrey.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I got a new mic. I'm happy. I'm happy to do these shorts.
Yeah, dude. Like when I started the whole YouTube thing, like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I tried different niches, like
right.
the Lego niche, the history niche is doing really well for me. I get thousands of views with each video, which is really nice. There's also the Bag Society. There's the Haunted. It's just, you got to feel your way around. And when you find something, you latch on. Right?
Yeah. So like I have a couple ideas. So like for some of the shorts, I'm going to do like a lot of like language, like financial language. Because I was listening to Shaquille O'Neal. He did an interview and he said like, people wouldn't even talk to him. They would just talk to his lawyers and like accountants because they didn't know, he doesn't know like the financial language. So I'm going to like do research on that and do some shorts. And they say like financial language is like the language for the elites. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's what they do.
Yeah. So like I want to do that, like something for dummies, like somebody like for me, I'm not smart in that stuff. So that's what I want to learn about. And then on my channel, I kind of just want to really talk about like Zen type of stuff. And then like, I want to change the stigma of like mental illness and change it to like mental awareness. What do you think?
Again, man, just find whatever works. When it comes to like content, I feel like there's two things. It's number one, that you need to find your niche, right? And there's a lot of niches. A lot of people are very interested. There's millions of people on YouTube that use it every minute of every day.
But I want to do
and you
something.
need to be interested enough to where you can keep pumping out content.
Yeah.
You can't get bored after a few
Right.
videos and be like, oh, it's exhausted.
I think something too, like I think when you're making so I recorded a couple things, but like I think you can't only record a short. I think you should record something, even if it's like 2 to 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
To have that piece of content, but then you could cut that into a short to lead into.
Oh yeah.
more
Exactly.
Oh.
That's cutting the fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you should have both. You should have both on your channel. Like the
Okay.
short and then the more
And
expanded
then the more
version.
expanded version. Okay.
No, that's
yeah.
a good idea. And you were
Yeah.
in Germany, so I'm sure it looked great.
Yeah.
Well, it just had my dope ass hotel in the background.
Yeah,
Hey.
just sunglasses and be like, hey, this is Bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to get to work, honestly.
I mean, that's how people like a lot of these, like, alpha male grifters, they always show off like their Bugatti.
a Bugatti.
No, bro. Yo, so in front of the hotel in Valet was a McLaren.
Oh.
I legit almost tried to like record something in front of it. Like,
Yes. Yes.
But-
Yes.
dude, it was so fun, bro. It was so they had some dumb cars in front of this hotel.
I
It was
believe
wild.
it.
I believe it, dude.
Did you get any pictures of
Wow.
them?
I got a picture of McLaren. I'll send it to
You
you.
got a picture of the
Yeah.
McLaren. All right.
Dude, every time when I see a nice car, I'd be like, here, take a picture of me about to open this door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I was
I
going to say, we know, and I almost did one. Just to send to you guys. But it was behind a velvet rope, so I was like, I don't want to get tackled, bro.
just on your phone, just like reaching for a door like you don't care. Like, it's
See, I
just
used
a casual thing.
Dude, I used to do that before
I
it got
said that
big.
to my buddy,
Yeah.
and he looked at me and said, "You better not fucking do that." I was like, I like this hotel.
That's so funny.
Dude, anything
You
for
get
that
tackled,
content, dude.
bro, I
Content. That's
swear
what
to God.
content does. That's what you need to do, man. You need to be extraordinary for content.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was on official business, son. I
Yeah.
can't get kicked out of the country.
Yeah. Like, Sussman, what are you
What are
doing,
you doing?
bro?
Why are you touching that general's car?
Oh my God. It's for content, bro.
My channel, son. How many subscribers you got? Like 17, bro.
Yeah.
17, bro. I just need that one. Dude, all it takes is one video to really blow up.
It really does.
All it
It's
takes
wild.
is one, dude.
It does.
And thanks to Tate, these like showing off your like riches is in a renaissance right now.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. You really like
He
that
like-
guy,
he-
though.
Dude,
It took like
I'm
Dan
aware of him.
Bilzerian and like on steroids.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Yeah.
like exactly. So Chris, if you ever find yourself around in like supermodels in Germany or something again,
Yeah.
there you go. Just take a picture
yeah.
of them.
I'll work on that.
Thank you. I'm surrounded by clubs. They'll just go in there.
Yeah. I'm surrounded by these degenerate people all the time. At
Yeah,
the
there's like
casino.
hookers outside there. You can always just pay them a little bit.
No.
Bro, we about to go to the casino on our camping trip in like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Next week.
What casino are you
I
going
don't know.
to?
One in West Virginia,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
Charlestown.
You're like, hit me.
Charlestown.
20,
There you go.
hit me.
That's-
21.
What's that, like
you guys
Mardi
aren't coming
Gras or
to
something?
The family camping. No, that one's in Charleston.
Oh,
okay.
you're going to the family camping trip?
Yeah, son.
I thought that was off.
No, it's next week.
Oh, okay.
How come nobody
You just
told
weren't
me?
invited.
Oh,
Dude,
Aren't you in the text group?
I might be, but it might be on silent.
That's not a bad move. That's not a bad move.
It was definitely not a bad move a month ago.
Yeah, it was not a bad move a couple of days ago.
Really? Oh yeah, they probably took.
Yesterday or 2 days ago, bro.
They probably took me off.
Yeah, I didn't get anything from that.
Yeah, they took me off. I
man.
couldn't. Yeah, that's too much for me, man. I get
No
overwhelmed.
sadness here about that.
I get
It
overwhelmed.
was. Yeah, I think almost everybody is going.
Now, yeah, everybody. Is your dad going?
Yeah, he's going.
David going?
Yeah.
Brendan?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Are you just gonna list
the
off
Leafs?
everybody?
Are all the Leafs going?
Robbie's not going to be there. He's going to a wedding.
Oh, that's so funny. That's why we can't go.
Oh, you're going?
Oh,
to the
yeah?
wedding?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm not going to Maryland twice in like
Oh, yeah.
barely a month in between each other.
Yeah. I can't. I have to work
I have to
all the
work.
time.
Well, this is West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay,
Maryland.
yeah, huge
so.
difference.
You guys are going to Harper's Ferry?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where it usually is, isn't
Oh
it?
my god.
It's where, yeah, it's the last 3 years, bro. This is going to be our farewell tour, though, because we ain't going to be able to go next year.
Why? It's not a fair word. Why? Why? Hold on. Let's.
Me.
You're moving. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like we've been talking about this.
Yeah.
Have you decided where yet?
I mean, I know where I'm probably going to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
I
classified?
mean, it's definitely, what? No, it's definitely Germany.
Yeah. He's staying in that nice hotel for a year.
Bro, that'd be dope. No, but it's gonna be it's gonna be 3 years.
For 3 years, and you're gonna have all the McLarens you want right
all
there.
the McLarens, dude.
Right
Right.
there.
That's all the
So
time.
we'll probably be in Stuttgart, and that's where Mercedes is headquartered, and BMW, and
They got this one Mercedes though that is like the fastest, faster than a McLaren, I think. Right?
bro, I saw the all electric Mercedes when we were there. It was sick. It was sick, dude.
Yeah.
Also, when I walked outside when we were going to the hotel, I mean to the airport to leave, there happened to be an Audi R8 Spider just right there.
Ooh. Man,
I was
dude,
just
it's like Europe.
I'm
though.
going to Germany.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
dude, it's
I'm
all
going
like
to Germany.
these
I'm going to
European
Berlin.
countries, man. They like
I know it's nice, and I work remote, which means I can go.
America.
Oh,
is-
go.
how about this? Like when we get there, when we move next year, you guys should just come out next Oktoberfest.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
with the
that is a
parents, huh?
great idea.
No, without the parents.
Yeah, that is a great.
I don't want no old people crashing my shit, dude.
Dude, they can't
They're
even.
going
walk.
to Oktoberfest anyway.
I know, but that's this year. That's
Yeah,
not next
we're
year.
going
That's
next
next
year.
year. Next year, okay.
I'm getting a boot. I'm drinking das Boot.
You're drinking Das Boot. It's
Das
gonna be
Boot.
beer
Das
fest.
Boot. Yeah.
Beer fest. You're
why
gonna have the
not?
eye of the Jew while you're drinking it.
I'm gonna try to drink as much as I can for at least like 2-3 hours before before anything. If I knock out or pass out, I'm
Look,
trying to have
look,
fun.
I'm trying to have
You
fun
need to-
too, but I want my liver to survive it.
Oh no,
No. If you're
no!
only drinking for 2 to 3 hours, you might as well not even go.
Wow, I'm drinking the
You
whole
need-
day then, son.
You need 6 to 15 hours.
I'm drinking the whole weekend then. I'm going. All I'm doing is
A
drinking.
day.
Dude, all I want to see is those like Fraulines with the fucking like all the the 8 beer mugs in each hand, and they're just like,
Yeah.
oh, here's das Bier.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm like, thank you, ma'am. Oh my god, and then this.
I'll be prepared.
Yeah?
I gotta. I'm good. I'm a good drinker actually. I can drink. I haven't drank in a while, but like when I drink, I can drink.
Dude, you're gonna be 33.
Bro,
Yeah.
the worst part about last week was the first day I woke up and I went to the gym in the morning. I was sweating. I was sweating alcohol. It was I literally
Dude made Everclear.
yeah.
bro. Yeah, it was gross, dude. I started doing squats and I just was sweating. I was like air squat, bro. It was my first thing I did.
And you're like, oh my god,
dude, that's how.
What am I doing?
Dude, working out after a night of drinking is one of the hardest things a man has to do.
Yeah.
The best thing that I did was go to the sauna.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly that's the best move. I would probably
then you turn into like a fucking fountain.
Yeah, but I would probably just run. I would probably just run and then sit in the sauna for as long as I can.
Dude, so I got a small lift in, and then I went on the treadmill, and I ran like 3 or 4 miles.
Yeah,
and then I went to the sauna, and I just like cried myself to sleep.
Because after the sauna, you get out and you take a nap, and it's like the best nap of all time.
It is a good nap.
It's a great nap.
No, it is a good nap.
I got out of the sauna, and I had to go to work.
Oh man,
that sucks to suck.
And then we went drinking.
Yeah, and then did it all again.
Over again, baby.
If you do go to Germany, is it going to be Stuttgart?
Yeah, most likely Stuttgart. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. We can see castles.
There's castles all over Europe, man.
Bro, we went to Heidelberg last week. It was cool, man. It was super cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's
the only thing I would hate is just the flight there. Really.
How long is the flight?
It's not bad, dude. We took a direct flight, 8 hours. Boom.
What? 8 hours? That's what?
That's not bad.
That's
like
that's not bad.
Flight to Oregon.
That's dude. What do you do for 8 hours? I would go
Watch
crazy.
A movie, I guess.
I watched so many movies, dude.
That's what I do with like remote work. I just watch a shit ton of movies. I caught up on Marvel. I watched Northman yesterday. That was awesome.
Can you drink on the plane?
Yeah.
All right, that's what. Yeah.
You know that.
You drink on the plane, pass out, and then wake up, and you're in Germany.
I mean, you want to drink in Germany, though. You don't want to just pass out.
No, this is what you do, right? You stay up for 48 hours straight.
No.
Stay up for 36 hours straight.
46 hours, and that jet lag is going to literally kill you.
Here's the thing: there's no jet lag there. The jet lag's on the way back.
Okay.
Because let's say they're 6 hours ahead. So like when we left at 10:30 p.m. We landed at noon Germany time.
Oh wow!
You sleep that whole time. You wake up.
Yeah,
you're good to go.
That's what I'm saying. I could be like The Rock. The Rock says every time when he gets off the plane, he heads straight to the gym.
Yeah,
works
That's
off
what
that
I did.
jet. Yeah. See,
how's the language barrier?
Bro, they all speak English. I didn't even try to speak German.
Do they all speak English?
I would go up there. Oh, dude. Yeah. I would go up and I'd be like, "Hello, how are you?" Like as like the most annoying American, and they'd be like, "Oh yes."
Oh, the American.
He's got a touchdown. The first thing he says, he's like, "Deutschland über alles."
You're like American.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super easy to get around. Like there's no problem.
That's dope.
That's good to know, because if there was a language barrier, I'd be fucked.
All right, I'm about to go make content. Let's go, baby.
That's all the time we have left in Back Society. This is Jay signing off.
This is S.
And finally,
this is Chris, baby.
Oh yeah, man. Have a Back Society kind of day.
Hey.
Hey.
Peace.
Later.